Hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Hey guys, so today we're going to be reviewing the Honor 10 smartphone. Now, this is a phone that I got a brief little time with, and I wanted to go over all my experience with it and tell you if it's worth it at a under $500 price range. Yes, this is a mid-ranger that is definitely considered one of the best around that price range. So for under $500, what do you get? You get 128 gigs built-in storage, however, no SD card expandability. You do get 4 gigs of RAM. You get a Kirin 970 processor, which is among the best and definitely better than any processor you're going to find below this price point. Overall, the 970 is better than the Snapdragon 835 from last year, which was the highest end last year, but not quite as good as the 845 this year in several of the phones that I've tested out. Now, this you're only going to be able to find in the US unlocked if you get it international. There's even a 6 gig of RAM version and also a 64 gig storage, so be careful with which one you get. Overall, for this one though, it was really good and it had some standout points. Namely, let's go over design and UI because this is going to be a good and a bad. So the backing of this smartphone really looks great. It just stands out and has that really great shine from the back. It looks amazing. However, when you turn it around, you do notice, unfortunately, you do have a notch, which is quite unfortunate, especially since this is an IPS display, which doesn't hide the notch as well as I would like, but at least it is optimized for all apps, which is better than some smartphones we've tested earlier this year. However, this is an Honor smartphone, so you're going to get a lot of built-in clutter apps that I will say that most people will not use and are more annoying to try to disable. However, you do have some good parts, which is some things like a screen recorder, which I really personally like, that's just built in at the top. However, the rest of the UI does look a lot like iOS, so you're probably going to switch to Nova if you follow me on my channel. Overall, the other big thing about this smartphone is it does have an AI camera. Now, what does that mean? Well, besides being a 24 megapixel monochrome camera for nice black and white effects, you have a 16 primary shooter on the rear and a 24 on the front. Now, this does really range with this AI setting. Basically, it's just a narrow way of narrowing down exactly how your photo should look. Now, does this really work? I would say it works better in low light than it does during the day. So over a low light shot, I do think the AI improvement on this second shot did punch up the colors in just good enough and make it stand out so you don't have to use a filter. Now, with this though, it oversaturated, and if you look at the skin tones on this shot, it just made it look horrible. So not so good when it comes to that. However, in your regular bokeh shots or your regular outdoor shots or indoor shots with great lighting, you have great results. There is no issues with it on the day-to-day basis. You're gonna come up with great results and better than, again, any phone under this price range, I would say easily. However, that is where it comes to it, right? It's all about price. The battery is good. I didn't get to do my full battery review because of the time crunch we were on. However, I will say the whole thing I think about this phone is what you are getting if you go a little bit more. So for instance, this phone is right now currently on Amazon for $465, and it could vary. Links in the description to see what the current price is. However, you do have a much better version of this phone, in my opinion, with the Honor Mate 10 Pro coming in at $100 more right now on Amazon. Again, link will be in the description. And of course, not only with that one will you get a much bigger battery, again, the best battery life currently on the market with the Mate 10 Pro, but you're gonna get 2 more gigs of RAM and just better overall smartphone. So you have to consider that. You also, of course, have to consider the elephant in the room, which is you have the OnePlus 6. The OnePlus 6, I would say, is pretty much going to be better than this smartphone in most case scenarios, but you're going to be talking about at least spending $70 more to $80 more, depending on what price ranges in sales or in your country. So you have to consider that. How much more are you willing to spend? And if this is the absolute most, if you just want a $500 and under smartphone, this is pretty much the best one I would say we have reviewed here on the channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Did you like the new styles we tried with this video? Let me know that as well. Thank you as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe up there. Make sure you follow us on social media right here. And of course, check out our latest video up there. And right down here, you're going to find the perfect video for you. Or at least that's what YouTube tells me. Thanks again.